Panyaza Lesufi, welcome back, sir.
Thanks,
I'm so happy that you are back in studio today. If you recall, the last time we sat in front of this, I said to you, when Swallows make it through to the Absa Premiership, I'm going to bring you back. And I don't know if you believed me. I don't know if I believed me.
I did.
But I made that claim. And here we are, fast forward, how many months later? Let me start by saying congratulations, Swallows. What a ride it's been.
Thank you so much. Mixed emotions. It has been a painful road, I must be honest. It has been difficult, but at the same time, the cherry on top can't be undermined. You know, to see those young boys going into that field, after I've spoken to them, to say, we have an opportunity to write history. But most importantly, we have an opportunity to bring back a brand that South Africans love. So go there and make it. And they really fought, I must be honest. They really fought. And here am I here to thank you. I'm speechless, but it's job well done, to be quite frank. The coach, the team, the management, the board, but also other South African teams, in particular Kaizer Chiefs. They had to give us or loan us some of their players. I have also to thank the chairman of PSL. I also have to thank Ndate Motsepe, Patrice Motsepe. They just felt that, how can we help you, Panyaza? And I really felt their presence, their comfort, and the need to give us the support. But they support us. You know, when we said we are opening shares, people must buy shares of the team, it was as if we were dreaming, because there was nothing. There was nothing. But now that we're in the PSL, as I said, it's an emotional accomplishment, and I'm thrilled that finally the team is now in the PSL. Next month is Heritage Month, so we can protect this heritage and hand over to the new generation so that they can take it forward.
Let's talk about that heritage, because younger South African fans might not quite understand why this is such a big deal. They might not understand that historically it's this team here that we used to speak about when it came to the original Soweto Giants, the original Soweto Derby. So for young football fans that only know of Chiefs versus Pirates as the Soweto Derby, why is this team coming back to top flight so important, Panyaza?
This team was established on the 10th of October 1947. That's how old this team is. It's one of the teams that were the first team to be professional, the first team to be registered as a company, the first team to bring swag in the sports field, the team that has won so many trophies. As you said, the original derby is between them and Orlando Pirates. Kaizer Chiefs came later, I think around 1970. But if you check the history of this team, the players that it has produced, and how it has shaped and sharpened the soccer fraternity in our country, it's a team that we could not allow just for it to die. And I must be honest, Mark, at one stage I asked myself, but why must I do this? Yeah. You know, but just because it's a team that is entrenched in my blood, and it's a team that I see so many people that stop me at railway station, that stop me all over to say, where's the team? And I felt obligated to bring back the team. And also the chairman of the team, David Mogashwa, he really believed, because he's a businessman, he said, we are going to run it like a business. Sentimental aside, if it doesn't make sense, I will leave. So we had to protect everything to ensure that it's run properly. So I'm so thrilled, I'm so excited. You know, I couldn't sleep last night. Even the 3 days before the final match, I was not sleeping. I was just turning and tossing. It's only last night that at least I had to catch some sleep.
I saw a quote in one of the daily newspapers recently that said it will take Swallows 50 years to come back. And you certainly have accelerated that process.
Within a year.
From not just the NFD, now the Glad Africa Championship, down to ABC Motsepe. The prediction of 50 years, how have you guys been able to accelerate that so quickly to see this team come back as fast as they did?
Well, we wanted 2 years because we wanted to sort out the issue of the name. You can see we are playing with Swallows FC, not Moroka Swallows. So we thought the 2 years would give us breathing space, because we needed to deal with the debt. We also needed to deal with administrative challenges of the team. So 2 years was realistic. Even when we brought the coach, you'll see the contract said top 8. So we thought that we'll run for the championship. But when the results started to come in, we had to revise our targets. And we're excited that we are champions. It was not easy. I must also extend a word of support to Ajax. They gave it a try. I mean, I must be honest. It's just unfortunate that there must be one winner, but they're deserving as well to be winners.
You mentioned the debt. How much debt is the club currently in?
It was massive. Well over 200 million. It was signing on fees of players. It was tax. It was outstanding salaries of people. It was liabilities that were in Cape Town and Johannesburg. It was just lots and lots and lots of things. We have to use the word of mouth to persuade other people to say, you can put it in our books that we owe you realities that is not going to be paid. So we can just acknowledge and thank you. And many people did that. And many people appreciated that we sat down with them and explained the situation of the team. There are only 2 players that I know that have taken us to FIFA, that we are still working with that. If we finalize those 2, the name Moroka Swallows will also be back so that we can play with the name, the full name.
Between you and Rasta, I don't know who would be the #1 fan, but let's just put it on for you for now. We often see a yo-yo effect. Yeah. You come out of the NFD, Clyde Africa Championship, you make it to the PSL and to the ABSA Premiership, you drop back down immediately. We've seen that happen to so many teams. Yeah. How do you move up now and stay up next season to ensure that none of the drama we've seen happen before repeats itself?
Yeah. And that's what I said to the team this morning when we met, to say we might have achieved this, but the expectations are too high. People think that this team must also compete as it used to. It must compete at the level of Orlando Pirates, must compete at the level of Kaizer Chiefs or Mamelodi Sundowns. And that needs huge financial injection. So we are on that mission now, just to get those people that can believe in the brand and give us the necessary support that we can. But it's a huge task. But we've started working. We started this morning. So I'm quite convinced that the team that is running these arrangements on a day-to-day basis will bring something that will make Swallow supporters happy. In terms of Rasta, I still give him. Rasta supported us when we were playing in the ABC Municipal League. He was there and everyone. So I don't want to be #1 supporter, nor do I want to be #2. I think 3. I can say so.
Will this encourage bigger players, bigger names to come to the club? That's what the fans will want.
To be quite frank, we've spotted good talent. We've spotted good talent. There are young, dynamic players that we've identified. We are going for those young players. We want to bring young, dynamic players that can really be given a platform to shine. That is why we have said that we're keeping our coach. He's very young as well. We're bringing fresh air within the team as well. So we really feel that we will just strengthen there and there with experienced players, but the core of the players you'll see, it's players that people have never seen, but it's talent that everyone will be amazed when they see that talent play.
Panyaza Lesufi, I'll have to leave it there tonight. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate it. Congratulations again. Please continue celebrating the success. Swallows FC, but everyone knows them as Morocco Swallows, are finally back in the ABSA Premiership after an incredible finale at the Glad Africa Championship. Going down to goal difference, they were able to sneak past Ajax Cape Town to find themselves top of the table. There are the winning shots of that club. Panyaza Lesufi, thank you for your time. That's a wrap for News at Prime.